Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Colin Coleman Memorial Tournament. For some U11B action, we have the East Hants Penguins playing up against the Moncton Hawks. The Moncton Hawks with a record of 1 win, 0 losses, and 1 tie, and East Hants with a record of a win and a loss. Both teams finishing up the round robin. This is a must-win game as the Penguins break into the zone here. Quick shot there. That rebound is stopped. Shot from the point, that one's blocked. Here comes Moncton. Some speed here. Moving in. It's all alone, that's Earl. Big save by Earl, but the East Hants won. Arsenal in the corner, trying to find a teammate here. Back to Arsenal. Arsenal some moves there. Gets swiped by Campbell. And here come the Penguins with some speed. That's Haywood Pickles. Haywood Pickles making a move there. Swiped away from him. Look along the corner. Slapped away by number 10 Wyatt Kugel. And here come the Hawks. Game down though. That was Landry, number 88. That puck is stopped. It spills out right in front of the net. Number 6 Dixon, his shot going wide of the net there. Byron. Sorry, he thought I had that one. And here come the Penguins skating down the zone here. Penguins breaking there. That one's out in front. That puck slides by the net there. Both teams battling though. It's to the point. That one's poked away. That one goes off to the corner to be collected by Alcinoa. That one's played up the ice there. Kept in at the line. Hudson Harris moving down. Hudson Harris with speed here. Kept in by Landry. Harris tried to keep that one in. Picked up by Basil Lute. And here come the Penguins. Some nice moves there. Another nice move, and that's poked away. Here come the Hawks on a counterattack. It's number 22, Harris. And here come the Penguins trying to get that one. And there's a trip. And the Hawks will touch up, and we'll have our first penalty of the game here coming up for the East Hants Penguins. East Hants Penguins, a must-win game. They're going to need to capitalize on this one. Big opportunity finding them. Referee checking the net pegs. Good to go. Face off one by the Hawks. That'll be along the boards there. That was a shot by Dawson Haynes. On the boards, here come the Hawks, placing some pressure on the Penguins. One's trapped along the boards there. The Hawks will try to flick that one out. They keep trying to clear that one, but they're unable to. And finally, the Hawks are able to clear. And they skate back to reset the play here. Moving back to collect that is Bayless. Puck is knocked back into the East Hants zone here. As just over a minute is left on the power play. Bayless finding Haynes. And the Hawks get another clear, an important one, as the Penguins try to get a cycle going. They're unable to. Bayless playing one off to Pickles. Here comes Pickles with some speed. Pickles with some moves. Walking in, another move, and another move. Oh my God. Pickles. Some pretty crazy dangles. See if you can have another look at that one. Pickles making some nifty dangles and getting a shot on target for his team here. 36 seconds left on the clock. Puck collected by the Hawks there in the corner. That's behind the net. Right along the boards. And that one is just out of reach for a Penguins defender. Puck flicked up to be collected by Henry Richard. That's taken away. That's number 15. That's off the glove. That shot coming by Wyatt Campbell. Penguins battling for the puck there, trying to get a deflection shot though. Still on the ice. It's another shot. It goes behind the net. That's recollected by Charles Earl. And here come the Hawks on the counter. Moving up with some speed. It's a 1-versus-1. He's all alone and he goes 5-hole. That's number 6, Nate Dixon, all alone. Slots one 5-hole beneath the pads of Earl. And the Moncton Hawks go up 1-0. Big goal by Dixon here. And a must-win game for both teams. Earl just gets beat by a very good shot there. Referee adjusting the net pegs as we speak. Face off collected by the Hawks. Dixon, who just scored, is out there again for his team. He takes a tumble there, supported by Earl. Earl and Dixon fighting for the puck there. That's knocked out and be called for delayed offside. And here come the Penguins, making some moves there, but he's hounded by 2, unable to regain control of that puck. Earl playing one up to Dixon. Dixon trying to make a move there. He gets the puck wrestled off of him. Dixon gets it right back from his teammate though. And here come the Hawks. Earl. Oh, with a slap shot. That one's right off the post. Earl had everything beat but the post. Arsenault's all alone. And that one just wide of the net. Puck kept in at the line. Back down to Arsenault. Arsenault for move. One-timer pass intercepted. Arsenault again trying to make another. And that one's intercepted once more by the Penguins. Here they come on the counterattack. And here come the Penguins. Walking in, trying to do something with that. It's quickly taken away by number 19 on the Hawks, Basil Lute. And here come the Penguins. Penguins dump it right back down, and we'll have an offside. Face off right outside the East Hants zone. And here come the Hawks breaking in. Walking in, cross ice feed. It's intercepted in the middle by Bayless. That was attempted by Jacob Doran. Puck along the back wall there. Laid back out. Here comes Moncton. The takeaway. It's number 22, Harris. Hudson Harris looking for a teammate there. Tried to feed Doran in front of the net. He's unable to. Puck kept in by Theo Gauthier. who plays it back in from the point. Gauthier hunting down some East Hants Penguins, making sure they don't break into his zone. And here come the Hawks. Hudson Harris gained down the middle. It's a 1v1 with Bayless. Hudson Harris with a shot off the post. Second post the Hawks have hit thus far. And here come the Penguins. That's 15. Wyatt Campbell. Campbell moving up the ice. Campbell for move, and that's swiped away. Campbell with a sharp angle shot. And that one stopped and cleared down the ice for an icing. Face-off collected by the Penguins. It's number 12, Jace Gilroy. Keep that one in there. Number 15, Wyatt Campbell. Trying to get a shot back to Gilroy. That's intercepted. Here comes the Hawks. Moving down the ice with speed is 16, Smith. Grayson Smith couldn't keep a handle on that. Here's Wyatt Kugel. Kugel playing that in. Smith with the puck. Smith trying to get a shot off. That's taken away. That finds its way on the stick of a East Hants defender. And here comes Campbell. Campbell gets the puck swiped away from him. That finds itself on the stick of Cohen Nuggan. Pickles try to play it off, and we'll have a delayed offside. That will be dumped down the ice. We call it an icing. Face off won by Moncton. Loose puck, grabbed and blocked in traffic. Kept in, that's to Alceno. Alceno trying to get a pass out in front of the net. Earl keeping chase on that puck. Earl playing one out in front that finds itself at the D-line. That one's skimming and chipping off the post just by little. Kept in, Alceno maintaining pressure on that puck. For 6. Nate Dixon, goal scorer, keeping on that. Alceno with a shot. That one goes wide of the net. Being kept in. And here come the Penguins breaking in. They'll be covered up by the goaltender. Rough stuff after the whistle. And we will have a penalty coming up. Tempers flaring here. I believe that's number 21. Adam Pittman being sent to the box. Power play coming up for the Hawks. Face off one by the Hawks. Shot deflected towards the net. That's open. Harris had the loose puck, but he lost it in his feet, unable to bury that one. Shot out in front of the net. That one trickles in, and it's the captain, number 11, Jacob Doran with the goal. And the Moncton Hawks go up 2-0 on the Penguins. That puck finding its way to the front of the net on the power play. Doran gets one whack at it. Earl got a piece of that, but it Wasn't enough, and it's 2-0 for the Hawks. Here come the Penguins. Cross ice feed. That was intended for number 14, Dawson Haynes. With Hawk who's upended in front of his own net. Moving around is Pickles. Pickles trying to find a pass here. He's hounded. And here come the Hawks on a counterattack. That puck intended for number 14, Dawson Haynes. Haynes with a shot, and that one is stopped and covered up for the faceoff. Face-off won by the Penguins. Take a shot at net, and that's a good goal. The East Hants Penguins tie up this game. The shot taking a deflection there off the stick of number 10, Wyatt Kugel, and it deflects in 2-1. The Penguins cut the Hawks lead in half here as we enter the last minute and a half of the first period. Bumped in, picked up by Man. We'll play it back down. And here come the Hawks. 3-on-1. Shot is stopped by Earl. Will collect and smother the loose puck. Amiro against Smith to take the draw. Amiro should have cleared that one straight off. Shot from the point. That one off the field. Another short angle shot. Time winding down. And here come the Penguins. This is Amiro. Amiro walking down. Trying to get a shot off the backhand. That one goes behind the net. Finds its way to Kugel. Kugel can't get control of it. Shoving Wyatt Campbell into the boards. Skating back for it is 25, Macaulay Connor. And here come the Hawks. The Penguins. That's Campbell. Campbell for shot. And that one takes a hit off of the goaltender. And that will do it for the first period. After one, it's 2-1 for the Hawks. For a quick break, we'll be right back. And we are back for the second period. After one, it's 2-1 for the Moncton Hawks. Again, a must-win situation for both teams as they have similar records. Moncton Hawks standing at 1 win and 1 tie, and the East Hants Penguins at a win and a loss. And we're off here. Moncton Hawks trying to break into East Hants zone here. Chased down by Dixon. Collins tried to get played off, and here come the Penguins. Cross ice pass to Campbell. Campbell walking in, trying to get a shot here. Here's Earl taking the puck from Campbell. Campbell off the boards, trying to feed his teammate there. Earl, excuse me. And he'll be cleared down the ice. Icing waved off. Moncton Hawk takes a little tumble there. And here come the Penguins. That pass missed its mark. That one goes right off to Lutz. That was down for an icing. Face-off won by Doran. Doran tries to play that one out. Played off along the boards. Kept in at the line. Pickles putting some pressure on that puck. Hit out by Gauthier. That goes down Roy. Putting pressure on that Roy. Off the board trying to find Harris. Here's Harris. Harris gained on the ice there. He has Landry with him. Harris loses control of that puck. Harris wrapping behind the net, trying to find a teammate. That pass from the point, he fans on it, and here come the Penguins. Unable to collect control of that puck. Attempted shot there by Taylor. Here's the wall. Playing one back up to Harris. And then up to Landry. Here comes Harris. Cross ice feed attempted. He fans on that one. Wrapping around his own net is the Penguin. I believe that's number 16. Number 18, Kane Boyles. And here come the Penguins. Numbers here, and we'll have a penalty coming up. Here's Pickles. His backhand shot sails across the net. Sokolik trying to get one from the net. We'll have a penalty. It'll be hooking. And it will be the Hawks. Hudson Harris going to the sin bin. And East Hants will jump out on to the power play. It's off won by the Penguins, but it's taken away. Kept in though. Walking in, backhand attempt. That one flicks across the net. Kept in by number 24. Botson. Botson some pressure. At least trying to when he was back in the zone. And here come the Hawks. Pressure being put on as Lucas Batul. Checked in by Nugget. Puck has moved up. Attempted pass to a Penguin, but it finds itself in Batul. Batul unable to control that. But luckily, the puck is stopped. Some rough stuff going on after between Kugel and Botson. Big save by Andre Poitras Mazeral. Andre some big saves here. Face off won by the Penguins. Kept in at the line. Attempted shot there. Doesn't make its way though. Lutz shoot it down the ice, and it's a foot race. Earl Racing with a few Penguins there. Up to the ice they go. Penguins 3-on-2. Walking in, that's number 9. Attempted cross ice feed. Still loose. Kept in. And it'll be cleared out. Campbell and Pickles unable to settle that puck down. And here come the Penguins. That one up to Pickles. Pickles moving in. Trying to attempt a backhand pass to Campbell. Doesn't find it smart. Here comes Henry Deschald. But Deschald with some speed there. Well, that's poked away. Pickles picking up the loose puck. Pickles going down some speed here. Pickles cutting in. Unable to get the shot off. Taylor gets though. Taylor with a shot. And that one is stopped by Poitras Mazeral. Comfortably snuffing out the puck. 1 second left on this East Hants power play. That one collected by 97. Gauthier tries to play that one out. Some rough stuff in the corner there. That was played in by Sokolik. Royal lose control of that. Taylor tries to play one out in front, but that's intercepted before it can get anywhere. Kept in by the Penguins. Gauthier pressured by Taylor. Playing in the corner there. That's kept in at the line, but it skips away from possession. It'll dump it back in. Landry. That attempt is hits off a Penguin. Here they come with possession of the puck. Cutting in they go. Trying to make a nifty move there, but that's poked away. Finds it back though, and it'll be dumped right back into the Moncton zone. Roy looking for a teammate here. Lays it off to Dixon. Dixon unable to break out. Taylor with a shot. And Poitras Mazeral with another comfortable stop there for a face-off to the right. Face-off tied up. Earl trying to slip that one out. By Pickles. That puck slipping out. We'll throw Mazeral for a moment, unaware of where that puck went. We'll have another penalty. It'll be number 10, Wyatt Kugel. Into the box for hooking. East Hants will get another power play here. I believe that's their second one of the period. Pickles, so far, one of East Hants' most outstanding players is out there for his team. Taking the draw, gonna try to take a goal here as the Penguins trail the Hawks by a single goal in a very intense must-win matchup. Puck kept in at the line. Hawks try to break that one out. Wasting possession time, trying to keep the Penguins away from it. And he loses it. Penguins trying to sell down the puck here. That's 14 Haynes. Haynes moving in. He loses his stick and takes a fall there. Ibbotson putting pressure on them. Pickles with a shot. Ibbotson trying to get the rebound. But that's whacked away before anything can happen with it. Behind the net is Doran. Ibbotson is right there. He plays it out in front. Shot from front of the net. That one slips out wide. Pickles with another shot, another save. Pickles with another attempt that's blocked by a fallen Hawk. Scramble for the puck here. East Hants with another try on the net here. Pickles again before he can even get a shot off. That's taken away by Vatul. Here comes Vatul. Vatul makes a move past the East Hants defender. Vatul can't get there in time. That's a shot from the point, and it's blocked, and here come the Penguins. moving down with speed. And what a back check by Gauthier. Hants going down, and Gauthier seems to be a little shaken up there, but play keeps going on. Puck gets lost in the feet of an official there. Stepping in. The move there, that one's wide of the net. Battling in the corner there is Lutz and Hants. Hants tries to play one off to his defenseman, but it finds Doran instead. Doran loses the puck. We have some Hawks offside. And the face-off will come outside of the zone. Pretty crazy series of events there. Pickles with multiple shots on goal. One of them an absolute highway robbery by Mazerol, and the other unluckily hits the body of a Hawk who had fallen in the crease. These Hants just mere inches away from tying up this game here. Less than 10 seconds left on their power play. And it seems there will be a penalty coming up here. And Moncton the East Hants Penguins will take a penalty here. 2 minutes is the call. Parents aren't happy with that one. The East Hants coach having a word with the officials, clearly not happy with that call here. Both coaches visibly upset with that call. Obviously, in a game this important, emotions, understandably so, would flare. Moncton Hawks will get the power play nonetheless. The ref and the coach still exchanging words here. Discussion still going on here. I believe the coach of the Penguins is trying to plead his case here, disagreeing with that call. I believe the call was too many men, as the Penguins got caught on a bad line change a few seconds ago. I believe coaches think it's too close to call. Now the coaches will go to the Moncton Hawks bench to talk with their coach. Right. And we will have 4-on-4 hockey for 9 seconds before the Moncton Hawks will have a 1 minute and 51 second power play here. East Hants, having gone multiple chances and attempts, seemingly has that fire snubbed out from them. It's a 4-on-3. That one whacked down, attempted to be kept in by Gallon. And now it is a Hawks power play. Here come the Hawks moving down. Trying to take a shot. That one's blocked. It's a 5-on-3. Did not see another Penguin go in the box. From the point. That one goes in. Long shot from the point. Gives the Moncton Hawks the lead. That was number 19. Basil Lutz with a long shot. And the Moncton Hawks go up 3-1 here on the 5-on-3 power play. And the Moncton Hawks will continue their man advantage. And the East Hants Penguins coach is ejected from the match. That's the end of his night. It seems the ref was not happy with what he was saying to him. That will, yeah, seemed, yeah, taking the walk back to the locker room. Clearly the too many men call was not seen as a good one by the coach. And can't read lips, but clearly the ref was not liking what he was saying. But the Moncton Hawks still have a power play here. And here come the Penguins. The shot, that one's stopped by Mazeral. Puck finds itself at the blue line. That one's blocked by Smith. Smith, he's knocked down. Moved back. And stopped by Roa. One's dumped in. Here come the Hawks. Trying to make a move. That was number 97. Théo Gauthier. Puck battle along the corner there. Potter trying to get a shot. Gets lost in some feet. And here comes Richard. Richard finding Grayson Smith. Nugget trying to do something there. The puck gets taken away. It's knocked back down. It's a foot race back. Votul getting them first. Potter chasing them. You get a nice move there. That was Henry Deschald. And a pass is made to Nugget. Here comes the Nugget with some moves. Will be whistled down for an offside. Here are 15 seconds left on the power play for the Moncton Hawks. Hawks chasing on the puck there, trying to set something up here. Power play time winding down. Pickles, the flick went out of the zone there. Kept in by Earl. That one, another clearing attempt. Doesn't go anywhere. Vatul smacks it back down the zone. And that will do it. Power play over for the Hawks. And we're back to 5-on-5. Attempted deke there, stopped by Vatul. Vatul playing one back to Dixon. Dixon's skating down to get there first. He takes a tumble. That one slips out in front of the net. Trying to get there first, and that goes in from the long range. The Moncton Hawks again score from long range. I think that's Vatul with the goal. Vatul along the ringette line takes a long range shot. Earl's vision was likely obstructed, and that slots right into the corner. 4-1 Hawks. And here come the Hawks here. Some nifty moves there. He's all alone. And that one off the post there. Digging for a rebound. No one knows where it is. And that will do it for this play. Have another look at that goal. That long range shot. Taking some weird bounces. Moncton Hawks parents loud and cheering for their team here as they lead 4-1 as we enter the last few minutes of the second period of play here. Oh, that was that a goal? So, oh, it's a penalty shot. It was a hand pass in the East Hants crease, I believe. That'll be a penalty shot for the Moncton Hawks. Didn't see the call there. Taking it for the Hawks is number 22, Hudson Harris. Going in on Earl. Harris went to his back into the forehand. Harris! Backhand, forehand. Buries it. 5-1 Hawks. Hudson Harris and the Moncton Hawks bench is fired up. In a big game, they're up by a big margin, 5-1. Hawks with all the momentum here. Unfortunate penalty shot to take it for the Penguins. Here they come. Coming down the ice, trying to take a shot there. That one's blockered away. Another save. Double save by Poitras Mazeral. Kept in at the line. Poked away. Here's Landry. Dumps one down the ice. And he'll be called for an icing. Face off one by Pickles. Shot fanned on by the Penguins. That one taken away. Mishandled. Here comes Grayson Smith. Grayson Smith tries to play one off and find Henry to Shaw, but he's unable to. Little collision in the corner there. Right off at the point. That one's kept in. Flick to Richard. Behind the net, the puck goes. Trying to find it behind the net. Kept in by Roy. He's not able to. That slips between his legs. Storming back for that. Number 97 on the Hawks. Theo Gauthier. Kept in. Pickles trying to get a shot off. One's intercepted by Shaw before it can get anywhere. Here's Smith. Smith moving up. Trying to make a pass there. Almost finds Nugent. And here come the Penguins. Pickles. That's someone swiped away from Gauthier, trying to take that one away. Kept in by the Penguins. And here come the Hawks. Nugent. There's some speed here. Nugent's a 3-on-1. And he's knocked down there. Along the boards. Nugent trying to get a shot or something off. Roy will dump it in, but will be called for an offside. Time winding down here. Picked up by the Hawks. Down's whacked away by Penguin. Vatul will skate back for it. That will do it. After 2 periods of play, the Hawks lead the Penguins by a score of 5-1. We'll be right back with you after a short break. right, and we are back. Third period of play. Penguins, Hawks. Hawks leading the Penguins by a score of 5-1. This game very crucial for standings. Semi-final Sunday. Coming up in less than 24 hours. Here are the Penguins. That one played around the back of the net by Gilroy. One played out Taylor trying to get that one. Kept in by Google. That was out in front. Vatul. Shot gets intercepted, and here come the Penguins. Getting down the ice, making a move there. That one's almost poked away. Got them along the line there. Here come the Hawks on a counter. Penguin blows a tire. Moving in with speed is Dixon. Dixon trying to get a pass off, but he isn't able to. That one's taken away by man. Plays out to Gilroy. Out in front of the net. Dixon trying to get a shot off there. Gilroy skating behind his net. That was taken away by Alcino. Both Hawks unsure of who to give the puck to, and there's a hit behind the play there. And the Hawks will go to the power play. And Earl will get a penalty too. Getting a little too excited. Both, I believe, will be offsetting penalties here. Earl and Gilroy to the box. And it'll be 5-on-5, offsetting minors. Earl, I think for unsportsmanlike. 10:48 left in the third period. The Pickles and Landry at the face-off dome. Face-off one by the Hawks there. Doran with a half turn, trying to get a shot off. Pickles. That puck moved up to the Hants. Hants getting there. Stopped by Gauthier. Centering feed. Stopped by Mazeral. Kept in, and that's intercepted. Here come the Hawks. It's 22. Harris, penalty shot scorer, isn't able to bury that one. Oh, and there's a hit. Some retaliation there. That's the captain. Number 11, Jacob Doran. Taking some exception. Taking a shove there, not happy. And the East Hants Penguins got a power play here. Face off one by the Penguins. Finds way back to the point. Got from the point, that one takes high, hits a few bodies on the way down. Wherever the puck went, 88. Landry skated ahead, and that one's dumped down successfully. Penguins will come back to recollect the puck here. Harris, he's knocked down, and there's another penalty. Bayless will be sent off for body contact. I think head contact, one or the other, I believe. Face off tied up. Landry. Backhand attempt there. Landry will just flick it into the zone there. Intended for Amiro. White will smack it down. Will be called down for an icing. Just under 2 minutes and a half here. Late in the first period. So far, Moncton ahead on the scoreboard by quite a margin here, but East Hants is starting to find some life here as we enter the waning stages of this game. Draw, D-to-D pass to Gauthier. Gauthier takes a tumble. It's a 2-on-1. Here come the Penguins. Nifty move there. Here comes the shot. Just misses the net there. And the slot feed goes right to a Hawks defenseman. Will flick it right out. Gauthier behind the net. Will shoot that run along the boards. Along the boards, they battle for it. Another shot blocked. That one finds its way outside of the zone. Penguins forced to reset here. Moncton Hawks playing a high pressure game on these Penguins. Whoa. Went back to collect that one. Well behind his own net. Back one off the boards. Attempted flicking, taken away. And here comes Nugget. Nugget getting past 3 Penguins. Nugget moving in, backhand saucer. A little too much venom on that one. It's too high for Smith to reach. Smith poke checks there, trying to regain possession of the puck. Here's Campbell. Campbell trying to make a move. He's poke checked by Roy. Puck gets feed to Nugget. Nugget checked away. Down there is Jacob Doran. We're back to even strength there. Puck taken away. Doran getting there in time. Cool, excuse me. Out front of the net. He's all alone. That one's blocked. The Penguins all night have had marquee scoring opportunities, but each and every time they've been blocked or taken an unfortunate bounce. Jacob Doran gets poke checked there. Thought he had some room to work with. Baylor will dump it into the Hawk zone. Picked up by Vatul. Vatul up to Dixon. Vatul getting the puck back. Still in the corner, it is. Behind the net. And up along the boards there. That one flicks across the net. Dixon. Dixon moving down some speed here. He's tripped up. We'll have another penalty. Be a 2-minute tripping call on the Penguins. Right in front of the net. Alcino trying to bury that one. The boards it goes. Gilroy trying to clear that one out. And behind his own net. Kept in along the line there. Alcinofa, sharp angle shot. Man was able to clear that one. Haynes putting pressure on Earl. Earl slow possession of the puck. Stopped before it can reach the net. That was Man. Earl bumping it for Penguin there. Here's Earl. Backhand flick towards the net. Earl again. That's another save by the East Hants Earl. And we'll play a breakout pass. That one gets intercepted. There's Dixon. Dixon right off the crossbar. Bringing that one off. I'm running down the Hawks power play here. And here come the Penguins. Deep into the Hawks zone. That's 14. Austin Haynes playing pressure there. He's knocked down. Collected by Dixon. One's flicked out. Kept in at the line. That one goes wide of the net. A point shot. Up in the corner there, here's Dixon. Dixon trying to make a breakout here. Dixon putting some pressure on. One finds its way all the way back to number 18, Kane Bayless. Try to move it up to Haynes. Bayless gets the puck taken away from him. Here comes Harris. Harris trying to find Doran. That cross crease opportunity. Not concreting, but that one does. Laundry. Quick shot out. Front of the net. Now look at that one. Landry, right place, right time. That wasn't Landry. That was Matt's Landry. Right place, right time. Whacking that one home. The one-timer shot going top shelf. 6-1 Hawks. Captain in the Hawk zone. And here they come. And there's a hit along the corner, and we'll have another penalty for East Hants. This one a body contact call. And we will now be going straight time in accordance to tournament rules. If the scoreline is more than 5 or even to 5, it just goes straight time in the third period. Behind the net. Penguins defender trying to clear that one. Stopped by Gauthier. Gauthier unable to wind up on that one. Finds his teammate though. That one's out in front. Nugget almost tipping that one in. Nugget trying to find Gauthier. Gauthier. That one's in kicked away. And East Hants defender. I'm winding down here. How much time left? Had saved by Earl. Shaw taking a tumble there. Nugget gets the puck right back from his teammate. Nugget out in front of the net. Smith unable to get a shot off. I'm winding down here. And here comes Campbell. Campbell, 1 versus Roy. Campbell. And Roy gets the better of him, making sure he doesn't get the puck. Have a whistle there. Hawks in their own corner, putting together a breakout here as their power play Starts to bleed out here. One mishandled. Back in time is Botman. And here come the Hawks. Alceno taking a little tumble there. And Earl gets laid into center ice. There's a shot by Pickles. That one goes over the net. Iron running down, last minute of play. Finds itself at the point. That one stopped by some Hawk sticks. Kept in at the line. And back for it is Google. Google making a breakout pass here. Here come the Hawks. One last rush here. Stick lifted by Pickles. Right in the middle. That'll be dumped right back in by Vatul. Less than 25 seconds left to go here. Man, this pass is intercepted. That hits the post. Man, again. Dixon trying to take his pass there, but he's unable to. Vatul both checking him. Dixon getting control of that puck. Stop for offside. But that will not mean anything. And that will do it. The Moncton Hawks win a very important final round robin game against the East Hants Penguins by a score of 6-1 here. Stay tuned, folks, as right after this we have the Moncton Hawks, I believe in the U11A division, against the Cole Harbor Wings. Stay tuned for that one, and we'll see you in a bit after a short break.